We are back with the Dr. Friday Show, and today we are taking the poison out of taxes. Actually, we're going to be making rattlesnake pasta, and we got a friend on the set today. Let's us meet our buddy. Now, to start with real rattlesnake, and I guess if you're a true hunter, you would actually take this bad boy and skin him, take the bones out, and then you would actually get down to the final meat. But for us more civilized individuals, we're going to start with some pre-ordered rattlesnake meat that's already been taken care of. So the first thing I want to talk about is what do you need to have? You want to have some extra virgin olive oil. You want to have one red bell pepper, a serrano pepper. These are always very, very tasty. Some salt and pepper, some cayenne pepper, and also your garlic. Big part of this. You want to have a bit of spice. When you're talking about making rattlesnake pasta, it's a lot like when you're taking the poison. You don't want to mislead anybody about it. For one, there is absolutely nothing poisonous in this, just like there's nothing poisonous in the Internal Revenue Service. What most people think or try to make up, they try to scare people. So first you want to start with a hot skillet and put about a tablespoon of oil in it. And when you're trying to scare somebody, anytime you're talking about any kind of scare tactics, what's the first thing you want to say to that person? You basically want to turn around and start coming up with things that's going to make them terrified, right? It's going to say, what can you do? Oh, they're going to take your house. They're going to take all of your money. They're going to take your wages. They're going to take everything and anything they can from you. Really? I mean, really, do you think the IRS is going to start doing a lot of that? I mean, let's think about it. I don't really think that's really how they're going to stay in business very long. Now, don't get me wrong. They're not going to take any baloney from you. If you owe them or if you haven't filed paperwork, it's going to come. One way or the other, they're going to make sure that you're going to be dealing with them. You have a trick. You can either take it that way or you can take it the other way. So what you want to do is make a real mess out of your garlic smasher there. Press is what they call them. And you want to get the garlic in with the oil. And you want to start sizzling. All right? So once you get that going, I do like my garlic too, I'm going to tell you. I like the smell of garlic. It never tastes, not necessarily on my breath, but on everything else. So you're going to put that in there and you're going to stir it around. You're also going to add in your cayenne pepper. Okay? Again, just let it stir around. Pretty simple, guys. This is going to be a very easy, excuse me. I think I got a little of that pepper going there. All right, and then while that's going, you're going to just add in your rattlesnake. And guys, rattlesnake is really, I mean, just like gator tail and a lot of the other things that we've been cooking on the show, it really does taste like chicken. It's amazing. And if you don't like the idea of using rattlesnake, you can put in rabbit, you can put in chicken, you can put in, well, beef. You can put any kind of favorite meat you want. Pasta is pasta, so you can put anything you want in there. All right, so we're going to stir this around and let it cook for a few minutes and talk a little bit more about my favorite subject, which is taxes. So when you're talking about taking the poison out, you know how many times you go on the internet and you say, hey, I don't want to pay any more taxes, and you know what? I don't have to. I don't even have to file taxes. There's a whole thing on the internet, guys, that tells you you don't have to file taxes if you don't want to. Yeah, sure. I'm telling you right now, guys, anyone that comes to you and says you don't have to file taxes, it's a lie. It's a straight out lie. The only way you don't have to file taxes is plain and simple, don't make any money. You don't make any money, you don't have to file taxes. You make money, you're filing taxes or the government's going to be taking their share. So when it comes down to it, you can choose how or what you want to do with it, but you're just going to have to deal with it. So don't believe anybody. I mean, Wesley Snipes, a great example of how that all comes out. Wesley Snipes is in jail right now. Why is he in jail? He didn't file taxes. So don't fool around with the IRS. All right, so you're going to actually cut up both your peppers. We're going to do this on fast forward here a little bit. Put it all in there and stir it around. Meanwhile, on the burner, you're going to want to make sure your pasta's cooking. Cooking perfectly, may I say that. All right, so filing taxes, woo, we have got some spices going on in my kitchen. We've got the taxes that you have to file. Don't even question yourself. If you read something about the new health care bill, here's another a poison I like to refer to in the internet. It says that if you sell your house in 2013, you will pay 3% capital gains tax on the house. It's a lie. It's a blatant lie. It's not the truth at all. when it comes to capital gains, it only happens, guys, plain and simple, only happens, woo! This is what happens when you're cooking outside. It only happens when you exceed the 250 as an individual and 500 as a married couple. If you don't know the answers, you guys should be contacting me, not going into the internet. I'm going to go out of shot for a second because I want to bring out the finished product. Once you've got all this cooked and stirred and made it all nice and beautiful, and tell you guys, until you cook it, you've got to smell it. It is delicious. It smells awesome. And also, what goes better with pasta than some, delicious bread? You can choose your bread. It doesn't make a difference. This one has like a sesame seed and garlic. My daddy picked it out. It's one of his favorites. And when you're making pasta, this has got a wonderful sauce. And before you finish it, really quick, I want to make sure you guys see, you have to put the cream in, all right? Because you guys are all saying, where's the cream sauce? So you just basically stir that in, let it simmer, I use the little bow tie pasta, and take the little bow tie pastas, and you put it on your plate, cover it, saturate it, and then all you have to do is dig in. We'll be right back with a Dr. Friday show.